all throughout this match.
May have gone to a
Oh my goodness!
WWE Bianca Belair reveals she feels guilty about Jade Cargill situation. Former WWE RAW Women's Champion Bianca Belair admitted to feeling guilty about what recently transpired with her former tag team partner, Jade Cargill. At WWE Elimination Chamber, Toronto, Belair won the Women's Elimination Chamber match, securing her spot at WrestleMania 41. Despite her huge victory and championship opportunity, she couldn't shake the distress caused by Jade Cargill's actions. As the Women's Elimination Chamber match began, Cargill made a shocking return. With Liv Morgan and Naomi in the ring, many expected Morgan to be the target. Instead, Cargill unexpectedly turned on Naomi, launching a brutal attack that left her unable to continue the match. Locked inside her pod, Bianca Belair watched helplessly as the assault unfolded. She felt devastated, unable to intervene and stop what was happening between her friends and tag team partners. After her victory at WWE Elimination Chamber, Toronto, Belair admitted she was confused and struggled to understand what had happened. She acknowledged that she is still searching for answers regarding the situation. On the latest episode of WWE RAW, Belair revealed that while she's trying to understand what transpired between Cargill and Naomi, she also feels guilty about how everything played out. Bianca Belair admits feeling guilty to Jade Cargill and Naomi's situation. During a backstage interview on WWE RAW, Kathy Kelly asked Bianca Belair if she had spoken to Jade Cargill and Naomi. Belair explained that out of respect for both women, she preferred not to discuss the situation until she had the chance to speak with them directly. She stated, "Out of respect for Jade and Naomi, I just don't want to talk about it before I can talk to both of them. It's confusing, it's bittersweet for me because I do feel guilty. I feel guilty because, just as sad as I am about what happened, I am equally as proud of what I accomplished at Elimination Chamber." While Bianca Belair feels guilty about her former tag team partner situation, she may have also created another issue. She was present during the Rhea Ripley vs. Io Sky title match, where her support for Sky distracted Ripley, ultimately costing her the championship. Now, in addition to feeling guilty about the Jade Cargill and Naomi situation, Belair faces a new problem, Rhea Ripley. That is when Naomi admitted that yes, she did attack Cargill, and she wishes that she had done even more to her. In Naomi's eyes, she did it for Belair, as Cargill has been riding her coattails, and she got sick of it. Belair ditched Naomi, standing aside as Cargill came out and went after Naomi again, getting her second round of revenge against her former friend. WWE Open tonight's Saturday, March 1st, 2025, Elimination Chamber Premium Live event at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with the first of 2 Elimination Chamber matches. 6 women came together to determine who would challenge Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, or, I suppose, Io Sky, pinning the outcome of their match on Monday Night Raw next week. At WrestleMania 41, before the match could even get underway, Jade Cargill made her return, rushing into the ring before the door closed, making like she was going to attack Morgan. Instead, she made a beeline for Naomi and utterly destroyed her, while Belair looked on helpless. Naomi was ultimately ruled unable to compete after the destruction and was therefore the first eliminated. Bayley was next out when Morgan surprised her with Oblivion just after Bayley sent recent rival Perez to the outside. Perez was out next after she was hit with a combo codebreaker from Morgan into Twisted Bliss for the pinfall. It was a sprint from there, with Bliss hitting Sister Abigail on Belair, but Morgan taking advantage by rushing in and holding Belair's hair to help her pin Bliss to eliminate her. The ensuing 1v1 was a damn good back and forth that saw Belair counter Morgan just enough to get the kiss of death and book her ticket to the big show. Bianca Belair's actions since Elimination Chamber have been called into question, and it was amplified on the March 3rd episode of WWE RAW, as her shocking actions left fans stunned. As fans might know, it has been a bittersweet last few days for the EST of WWE Bianca Belair. On one hand, she saw the return of one of her best friends, Jade Cargill, who attacked her other best friend, Naomi, in a huge twist. Despite being traumatized, Belair went on to win the Elimination Chamber match to secure her spot in the Women's World title bout at WrestleMania 41 Not only was she dismissive of the attack and less affected by it than she should have been, but the fact that she just danced to the ring for the main event between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky led some to believe that she may have had more to do with the Jade Cargill attack. Either that, or she was simply too complacent about it, and it seemed like she didn't care as much about her edition of SmackDown. Bianca Belair faced Piper Niven in a one-on-one match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champion demonstrated impressive strength throughout the contest. Ultimately, the EST defeated Niven with a powerful KOD in the center of the ring. During an interview with Byron Saxton on SmackDown Exclusive, Bianca Belair stated that she was excited to compete in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. She acknowledged the strong competition and highlighted her tag team partner, Naomi, as a potential qualifier. The EST emphasized her desire to become a double champion at WWE WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like you said, I'm one of 6. I know the other 5 are going to be amazing competitors. Hint, one beside me, Naomi, I know she's going to get in next week, but I'm excited about it. It's another opportunity to solidify your path to WrestleMania and go after a world title. And I love having this tag team title on my shoulder, but I wouldn't mind another one. But, yeah, I'm trying to get to WrestleMania because you can't spell WrestleMania without EST, right? Belair said Bianca Belair could face a major WWE star at WrestleMania 41. Winning the Women's Elimination Chamber on March 1st at the Rogers Center would grant the EST a title shot against either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton. There's an update on where the creative direction could go done on a recent edition of Live Q&A on Backstage Pass. WrestleVote stated that they had not heard of a potential match between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. However, the report noted that a showdown between the Nightmare and Bianca Belair is being planned for the Showcase of the Immortals. It remains to be seen whether Belair will headline WrestleMania 41 in a World Championship match. I haven't heard that Rhea versus Io match specifically. I do think it's shaping up to be Rhea and Bianca. That's what was reported. I believe Sean Ross had that over the weekend. That is accurate. So, I think that's where they're going. But I haven't heard anything about Io Sky, no. This is Bianca Belair's body transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair has been a talent we have seen rise up the ranks of the WWE by being the premier woman on the roster. She has been featured on numerous PLE cards. She has broken a fair few records for women in the sport and already has a career worthy of a place in the Hall of Fame. Before the EST would rise to significant power, it's important to take a look back on this woman's decorated career. From humble beginnings as a CrossFit competitor to teaming with Jade Cargill, this is Bianca Belair's transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair is an athlete, and it is clear to see that when she was in high school, she was a tremendous track and field competitor. She would reach her athletic apex when it came to her time in 2011 as a CrossFit powerlifter. She has always had big toned arms which would set herself from most women of her height at only 5 feet 7 inches. Unfortunately, due to a condition known as intercostal chondritis, she would have to prematurely abandon her CrossFit career in 2014. She would toss her name in the WWE Prospects database as a woman of athletic ability who was looking to re-enter something that would be more thrilling than phone sales. WWE noticed her potential for an in-ring career with someone who had a colorful background of athletics and would choose her to fly down to the Performance Center. When Bianca Belair finally made her debut in a WWE ring,